Hey YouTube people. Cut. Start over. Okay. Got one.
Yep.
That's a good one. Do the shuffle. Do the shuffle. Stay away.
Hello.
Be a good boy. Okay, say bye bye. Come back later. That's
Lucky
small.
by another
Oh,
AJ.
Look at that.
That's the ground trout.
Okay, scoop it. Yeah! I want a picture of that. Somebody made this, I don't know what it, horse or deer statue, complete with hair. It's pretty good when you're bored, hey. Okay, so here's the Indian Springs State Park map of the whole park. But right now I'm going to take you on a tour of the campground. So it looks like there is a total of 62 sites in this campground. Different loops and branches, and then 2 restrooms. Looks like 1, 2, yeah, near each loop. So I'm going to go ahead and do a walkthrough tour of these sites in order and show you them, and hope you enjoy it. Okay, so when you come in the road to go to the campground, you'll come down that road right there, and you have the dumpsters on your left, and then you'll reach this intersection with a sign that shows you that campsites 1 through 22 are to your left and sites 23 to 62 are to your right. So we'll go ahead and start with site 1 and go through and take you on the tour. So before you reach site 1, well, site 1 is the campground host. As you can see, it's well signed. And they do have wood for sale. Looks like an honor system. 8 pieces of firewood for $5. Kind of dwindling because it's cold out. So the campsite 1 is the campground host. So you can't book that. But across from that is site 2 on my right. And it kind of does piggyback up to the sites on the loop to the right. As you can see, this is the end of November, so there's no leaves really on the trees, and so I'll give you a good idea. You'd have a little bit more cover in the spring and summer, I'm sure. Okay, and so after site 2 on the right, you have, looks like sites 3 and 4 on your left. This is 3. Sorry if you hear little pitter patters, it's raining out and I've got my umbrella. So that's site 3. And right next to site 3 is site 4. And it's interesting, I've never seen this at a state park, but they have a sink water disposal container right in the middle of the 2 sites. Never seen that before. That's site 4. And across from 4 on the right, you have site 5. And then 6. So these ones kind of go up a little bit off the road. That's 5. And right next to 5 is 6. And I'm kind of going down a downhill slope right here on this road, as you can see, or not see. So 7 is this one right here. That's 7. And then 8 is this one that kind of hard to see that it's campsite because there's so many leaves on it. But that's 8, and the bathhouse is directly right next to it. 8. And then 9 is across from the bathhouse, and it's a handicap site. But being handicapped, it doesn't look any different than the other ones. There's no pavement, so
It's completely level.
yeah, it is level. So that's 9. And again, that's the bathhouse right here. And they have a lot of these sink water disposal stations. This is site 10. On my right, site 10. Site 10 has a lot of forest to your left. I'm looking at site 11 here. You have the lake behind it, but the bathroom is right there, and it's pretty open. There's just these big pine trees, not a lot of tree cover. That's 11. Right next to 11 is 12. Kind of sandwiched between 11 and 13. And this is site 13. 13, you back in there, and it looks like your area's on the right, kind of looking at the road. And it's a pull through to the other side of the road. 13. As you come to the bend, you're staring at 14. These will have a good water view on the right.
You walk in it.
I'll show you 14 real quick. The view you would have if there's someone in 15, so I can't walk in that one, but give you an idea. And all sites have water and electric. Some have sewer. You'd have to look on the map. But this time of year, you can see through the forest here and look down at the lake. So that's a nice view. From 14 and 15 would have the same view. They're right there. So that's real pretty. Again, 15 on my right with the camper. Sorry, my umbrella's in the way. That's 15. Nobody to your left at 15 as you come down the road.
Just after 15 is a dock down there.
Yeah, 15 is the last one. You got the bathhouse up, right up there. And there's a walkway to a fishing dock down there, as you can see. Hopefully. Looks like a nice sized lake.
It goes around the corner, I can't tell. Keep on both.
And this says parked vehicles only, so you can't drive your car down here. But there's a walkway. So if you want to go fishing, just walk on down there.
And that's the last one.
Nice. So after site 15 and that dock on the right, you have a good stretch of road where there's no campsites, as you can see. But up at the bend there is our next site, which actually there's one on the left and then one on the right. So these should be sites 16 and 17. So I'll show you those as we get to it. Okay, so here on the left is site 16. It's pretty tucked back from the road. You kind of turns in a little bit. 16, and you got woods behind you. So that one's nice, 16. But 17 is right kind of there next to it. So this one is 17. And then on the right is your 18. That's 18. This one is 19 across the street. That's 19, and then across from 19 is 20. And this is going back uphill. Is there a car? I thought I heard a car. This is site 21. So it's your view from coming up the road this direction. That's site 21. And you can kind of see the lake from up here. And then 22, and that's the last site for this loop. 1 through 22. 22 is nice. Actually, I'd say 22 is probably one of the nicest ones, in my opinion, because you have a big long backup, and then your area's kind of tucked back in the woods over there, and you have nobody to your right. So if I had to pick one, I'd pick 22. And so we'll get back up to the intersection and continue on. Alright, so now we're going to pick back up sites 23 through 62. So when you go to the right to go to those sites, immediately on your right you see the campground host is at site 24. So I'm sure you cannot book that unless you want to be a host. Site 23 is straight ahead on the left as you're coming down the road. 23.
I think you can book 24. There's a clipboard thing right there.
Maybe.
Okay.
I just always assume the campground host ones are unavailable.
Yeah,
this is 25. The one with the reindeer and the flag and the snowman is 25. This is the view from coming down the road. 26 on the left. Man, they fully decorated and everything. 26. This is 27 on the right. 28 is on my left and 29 is on my right. Coming down. So you're looking at 28, the one with the power box. That's 28. And then this is 29 right here. And then we got 30 is this one with the bush tree, whatever it is. I guess it's a tree. That's 30. 30 backs in there, but keep in mind right next to 30 is this one. 31 is over here. This is 31. And across from 31 next to 30 is 32. And it's kind of tiny. And on the road. Now it looks like there's some kind of a picnic shelter up here on the right at this next break off. And site 33 is this one on my left right here with this tree stump. It's 33. So then you get to this sign. Well, first let me show you 34. Sorry, that's the last one right here. That's 34 right there. Kind of close proximity to 33. And the bathhouse is right there. And you get to another T or branch in the road. Sites 54 to 62 are to your right, and sites 35 to 52 are to your left. So I'll go ahead and take you on a tour of sites 35 through 52, and then we'll finish up that way. Right here on the corner is a bathhouse, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the bathhouse and what it's like. Looks like there's some parking here. And so, men on the right, there's like a folding table, and I'm pretty sure this is the washer and dryer room. So that's nice because it's inside. A nice washer and dryer. And how much is it? It's priceless. I'm not sure how much it is. Okay, show you the women's bathroom. The lights come on automatically, so that's nice. There's two sinks. And 3 bathroom stalls, one being handicapped, and it looks like 2 showers. That's what the shower looks like. It's nice and clean. Not bad at all. Shower curtain closure, and then you have this little space here with a bench. So that's nice. This is a nice bathroom. They keep it nice and clean. In my opinion, I've seen far worse. You find out how much it is?
The washer says $1 on the front of it.
Yeah,
so
I saw
I'm
that.
thinking that might be the case.
That's really cheap.
Plug in and look at it.
I looked, I saw, but
It says
I'll let you
$1
know.
on the front, and there's nothing
I
in
can
it,
find
so
that
it
out.
sounds like that's how much it is to wash. I don't know about to dry.
All right, coming out of the bathroom, across from it to your left is site 35, right here. The picnic table's kind of tucked back in the trees there. Not a very long site. 36 I'm staring at on my left. That's 36, and then 37 is the campground host right here on my right. It's right next to the bathroom. I'll show you that again, but again, this is 36. Now a little closer, and this one was 37, the host.
37 can be looked up.
And then next to 37, the host is 38. This empty one right here, 38. This is 39. And you can see the road of the other camp loop through the trees at this time of year at least. 39. 40 with the camper here on my right, fifth wheel. It's 40. And then 41's on the left with nobody. It's 41. This is 42 with the black truck. And then you come down here. Nothing on the left for a little bit. And you get to site. What number is this? It's covered. Is it 43?
49, I think.
Wait. I think, no, that's 43.
Okay.
43. Yeah, because this one's 44.
Okay, yep.
So that's 43 with the camper and the truck. And then this is like shared, totally shared. This is site 44
And 46.
and 46, which looks like just one big site.
Look at their hanging poles in the back.
Yeah, the hanging poles are touching. So you would really want to know each other at 44 and 46. Pay for both of them, please, because it's that's close. That's too close for me. That's just my personal preference. Somebody might like to make new friends, but... And then, so this is 45, then I forgot to show you the sign, sorry, because we're too busy making fun of that one. This is 45, this is the one we're at. It's a pull through. To face this direction, you just go to the end of the street, which is right down there, and turn around. So you can pull through this direction and have your hookups on the right side. But that's 45 with ours. We're just staying for one night, so we're staying hooked up because we're heading up to another state park in northern Georgia tomorrow. This is just kind of a quick stop and sleep before getting back on the road. This is 47 right here. That's 47. And now you're looking at 48. 48. After 48, you got a little bit of a fence and a loop. A couple sites down here.
This is 49 on the left.
Okay, so it's a little out of order, but that was 48 on your left. 49 is right here. So I'll show it since we're stay in order.
On the lake.
49. Yep, has a really good view of the lake. Our next site's up there, so you got some space right there with 49. And you're kind of spaced out from the one down there too, so this one's nice, 49. And I'm assuming I gotta go this way now to stay in order. I would have made this next one 49, but I'm just saying. Yeah, so this one's nice because it kind of goes back, you know, like that. But you're kind of sharing the pull-in driveway with 51. So 50 is the one on the right with nobody in it. But you kind of share this entryway. So 50's on the right, and the one with the car is 51, and then 52. So
all three of those have
so 50, 51, and 52 all have really good views of the lake, but they are, you know, all smushed in together here. So, and there's a squirrel running. Alrighty, and we already showed you 49. So that's the end of this loop. Alright, so at this intersection that I showed you with the bathhouse right there, site 53 is right here. It's right next to that picnic shelter I showed you. So that's 53. There's some kind of a maintenance or utility building behind it. I'm not sure what that is. And then I'll show you the rest of the sites. And this does say playground nearby, so I guess this, oh yeah, the playground's behind the bathhouse, right there. So this is 54. .55 right next to it. .56 is directly next to Pitiful Playground, if I must say so, and the bathhouse. So that's 56. But if you got little kids and you want them to be entertained, that's a perfect spot. 56. 57 right here on my right with the Jeep. That's 57. Right next to it is 58. And this is 59. I thought that was a real dog for a second. 59 is kind of, I would call it a buddy site with 60 because you kind of are sharing a driveway here. So 60 is right next to it, right there. You have this little loop. Looks like there's two sites over here, which would finish up the campground. So these ones are kind of tucked back by themselves. It'd be nice if you knew each other and you kind of have this little section all to yourself. This is site 61. 61 looks like a sewer site. Isn't that what that is?
Walk in.
Let me show you if it is. It looks like 61 and 62 might be a sewer site.
Looks like that.
Well, I see the cap.
I see a cat, but it ain't sure.
Let's investigate. I think that's for sewer.
I've never seen one that looks like that before.
Well, I don't know. Ours doesn't have that.
No.
So, I don't know. Let me know what
What's the
you
view like back here?
You have a nice little area right here.
Hot forest.
Yeah.
I'd say
You can see the water over
probably
that
the
way.
most secluded site of them all.
I was just saying, that's if you got site 61 and 62, like if you were two families, you'd have this whole little corner to yourself.
I think it would be the nicest.
And the bathroom's right up
area
there.
if you had both of them.
Or if you want to just spend extra money, you could book the one next to you so you don't have anybody next to you. So this is 62 and has a little bit better view of the lake from behind it at 62. So that's the end of the campground tour. I hope you enjoyed. So here's a little view of our campsite. This is number 45. It's a pull-through site. We went down around the loop. It's like a cul-de-sac and pulled through this way, but you have a little balcony, I guess you could call it, area with a picnic table and fire ring. And this time of year, we're here at the end of November, you can see through the trees and look at the lake down there, which I can't remember the name of the lake, but I'll find out. And then this is how we pulled in right here, because of the side that our water and electric is on. Our hookup's right here. So it's not a huge site, but for pull through, plenty of space to get my big rig in here.